for my Leos. All right on out. We got choice. We got freedom. We got dreaming. We got gathering. So some of you guys made a decision to choose yourself in a situation. I feel like you have freed yourself from something or someone. And because you are in this energy of freedom, somebody is thinking about coming back, because we got dreaming and we got gathering. Somebody is in a state of fantasy. Yeah, fantasy. Whether they are dreaming about coming back towards you, or they are daydreaming about you getting with somebody else. And this kind of reminds me of the last spread I did, where somebody could be in some form of illusion and they feel like you are with somebody else. Or maybe they had a dream that you was with somebody else. Some of you guys, somebody may have had a dream that you got with somebody else. And this is somebody you definitely walked away from. Some of you guys are mastering a craft of yours. We got mastery right here at the bottom of the deck. It could be, I'm just getting this magician energy. Some of y'all are manifesting. Yeah, you chose yourself. And now somebody want to return. Somebody want to return. Now, some of you guys, this is somebody that, I don't know if this is somebody that claimed to be of the Lord. Maybe it could be somebody who prays a lot. I don't know. Maybe they go to church. Or maybe this is somebody that used to be a church-like person. Maybe they used to go to church. Or maybe they could have been like a pastor or in the ministry or something like that. Or this could be you. Maybe you have, some of y'all could have freed yourself from some form of religion. Don't have to be, but somebody definitely could be praying for your forgiveness in the background, wanting to apologize, wanting your forgiveness, because they think that you with somebody else, or they had a dream that you got together with somebody else. I got a strong feeling somebody was dreaming that you got in a relationship with somebody else, and now they feel like they need to come back and apologize. Yeah. This is somebody that you haven't seen, you haven't heard from in a while. We got silence, frozen, no words. You haven't spoke to this person. This is somebody that could be at a distance from you. Maybe this person living in like another state, another country, or maybe they could live across town from you. But somebody is tired of not being with you. Some of you guys, this is somebody that you may have been in separation with, and you made a decision to choose yourself instead of waiting on them. And they may have been in a relationship with somebody else, because I'm seeing that. And they tired of the person that they are committed to. So if this is somebody you haven't spoke to or been around for a very long time, and they stayed away from you, it's because they was with somebody else. But they tired of that person. Yeah, the time may be up. And I'm telling y'all, somebody is tired of somebody in the background. They want to come back towards you because they had a dream that you decided to be with somebody else. And I feel like, even if it's true or not, they are tired of the silence between y'all. It's killing them. You choosing yourself is making somebody wonder if it's true that you are in another commitment with somebody else, even though they already committed to somebody in the background. Some of y'all gonna run into this person at like a celebration, an event or something like that, a social gathering. Maybe you could be out to eat somewhere. I don't know, at the mall. Some of y'all gonna end up seeing this person somewhere. They could walk up to you like at an event or a party or something. Yeah, they think you with somebody else, or they had a dream that you was with somebody else because of the silence. If you've been giving somebody the silent treatment and ignoring them, or just haven't been speaking to them, they feel like you are with somebody else. They want to apologize about a third party situation, which is probably the people or the person they chose over you. But maybe somebody is walking up to you and trying to apologize or explain themselves. But you're not saying anything. I feel like you're not trying to hear what they got to say. And it's making them think that you with somebody else. Yeah, some of y'all are secretly dealing with somebody else. Whether this is somebody new or you got back together with somebody you got kids with. So they had a dream that you was with somebody, and it may be true. Some of you guys, you freed yourself from them and got back together with somebody you got kids with. Or maybe you could be dealing with somebody that already got a family on the outside of you. We got addiction. What? Yeah, there could be... Some of y'all got back together with somebody you already got kids with. And maybe you already have ties to this person. And you keeping it to yourself. You're not telling them. But I feel like they already had a dream that you got together with somebody else. And that's why they're trying to come back and reconcile with you. Because they dream told them that you keeping quiet and silence. In this silence energy, it's like they already had a feeling that you got somebody else. Now, the rest of you guys, it could be saying that this person hiding the simple fact that they have a relationship with somebody that has an attachment to them. Maybe the person has an addiction, or they have a trauma bond with the third party that they tired of in the background. Yeah, somebody act like they don't care, but they really is affected by a situation between y'all. Oh, they could be walking away from that third party. Some of you guys, this person could be like up and leaving the third party. That's the truth. Because somebody, mind has been made up to be single. So if your person if you've been in separation with this person, they are getting ready to make a decision to walk away from a third party to come back towards you. Because they already had a dream that you got together with somebody new, or you got back together with somebody you already know. Just take what resonates, y'all, and leave out what does not resonate with you. I just realized, is these... Okay, nah, that's right. Some of y'all could just be tired. If you ain't in a relationship with somebody that you got back together with right now from the past, or this is somebody new, you could have family ties to a situation behind the scenes. For example, maybe your family live with you. Maybe it could be somebody that has an addiction that lives with you. And maybe you could be keeping it to yourself. And that could be, maybe it's a mix-up. Maybe your person may have had a dream that you was with somebody or living with somebody, but it probably could just be a family member that you could be helping out that has some form of addiction, if it's not an ex of yours that live with you or that you're dealing with. It's something about family ties. But somebody could have a family member or family that could have like a drug addiction, alcohol addiction, or something like that. I don't know. Some of y'all did cut off a family member and they may have addictions. Whether they could just be flat out toxic and trauma bonded to somebody else, or they could just be on drugs and alcohol real bad or something like that. But just take what resonates, because I'm reading whatever I see. Some of y'all are definitely celebrating something. You could be you could be in the receiving end of things. Very abundant. We got abundance right here. But somebody definitely want your forgiveness. They want reconciliation. I'm going to have to clarify. So I got a lot of energy going on around y'all. We got long distance. Yeah, this is somebody that you probably haven't spoke to in a very long time. You gave this person a lot of space, or this is somebody that you just felt like the distance was long as hell, like the separation, or you haven't spoke to them in a while. We got butterfly. Yeah, and it's making somebody wanting to come back. Some of y'all could be meeting a new love at a distance. Maybe you're traveling. Okay, let's clarify. We need some tarot cards over here. Y'all got energy all over the place. I feel like you could just have a lot going on in your life right now. Especially if you got like things going on with your kids. Maybe you got open house with your kids. If your kids going back to school, then you probably have family living with you. And then you probably cut off some family members. And then it's like, I don't know. Y'all got a lot of energy going on around y'all. I don't know, child. This person got a lot of love for you, though. Whoever coming back that's leaving a third party that exhausted the fuck out of them, this person loves you. This person's heart is open for you. And I feel like you already knew that. But this person wanted to keep it to themselves and keep you at bay while they was in another relationship with somebody else. This person always had interest in you. Long distance and butterfly spirit. Could be a water sign, don't gotta be. Or you could be the water sign. But this person whoever trying to apologize, this person got a lot of love for you. But like I said, even if they're trying to hide it, you already knew that. You just let them, have their space. Or if they called off a breakup or separation, you just allow it to be what it was. Yeah, but the distance, they haven't been able to move on. There's no progress with this person keeping you at bay. Yeah, some of y'all could be talking to somebody new. But you also, it's like you could be talking to somebody new and then you have family living with you on top of it for some of you guys. Yeah, I feel like if you're talking to somebody new, you're not looking at this new person as a committal type of person. Maybe they go against your belief system. You don't look at them as a marriage material or something like that. You just feel like this new person, you're not interested. You don't see a commitment with them. Maybe this is somebody that's not on their path. Like maybe you could be somebody who was on your spiritual path and the new person may not be on that. Some of you guys, this new person could be non-committal. They could already be married. Some of y'all could be meeting a married man or a married woman. Maybe this person used to be like a church person, a pastor or something. And I did pick up that energy also. Especially at the beginning. But they're not looking for the commitment. They're interested in you, but they're not looking for a commitment. It could be a Taurus. And I feel like neither are you. You're not looking for them. You don't want them. Yeah, you may have left the past in the past. But it has somebody going crazy. I feel like it's the same person that wants to leave that's leaving their lover behind the scenes and wanting to apologize to you. Because they felt like they were more happier when they were around you. And the silence, they can't take it because they can't move on. They're not happy. They could be down on their luck right now. Yeah, whoever you left in the past, they could be going crazy. They're not at peace mentally about the separation. Yep, I feel like you have stayed to yourself, chose yourself, and started to make changes in your life based on the knowledge that you know about a situation with somebody you had to walk away from, or that walked away from you and you stayed away from. But somebody is realizing your transformation. Somebody is realizing the changes that you are making in your life. And you seem like you are more at peace with yourself and they feel like they need to take action. But they're very hesitant to do so right now because they feel like you will reject them. They know it's not going to be easy. You could be putting up, like your guard could be up. You could challenge it. Like this person feels like it would be hard to get you back, basically. Just take what resonates. Some of you guys have got at least 2 or 3 people in your energy. You got new, you got family in your energy. You got an old person you walked away from that's going crazy that want to come back because they can't stand the distance that you gave them. But yeah, this person do got a lot of love for you, and it's killing them inside because they can't move on. Yeah, just keep that in mind. The new love don't want a commitment, and I feel like you don't want the new love either. Because like I said, maybe you already know this person married, and they are somebody that's cheating, and they trying to get at you. Firm foundation. You could be turning your back. Somebody turning their back on something or someone and coming towards you. We got material harvest. They could be trying to get their money together, making some form of accomplishment in regards of their stability. So the person that wants your forgiveness, that want to come back and reconcile with you because they feel like you belong to them, like I said, they haven't moved on from you. In the background, I strongly feel like they trying to like get themselves together to be like more financially stable so they can give to you. Yep, this is somebody that still loves you, that kept it to themselves. And somebody trying to start a new beginning with you. Yeah. Yeah, didn't I say some of y'all, if there's a new love, you turned your back on this situation because you felt like you needed to. Your intuition told you to turn your back on a new love. Now, like I said, the person that can't stay away from you for too long, that's very much not liking the separation, they're getting their money together to come back first so they can give to you. Somebody gonna pour into you. And I feel like you already knew this person was going to come back. In the back of your mind, you already knew that this person was going to eventually come back. Wow, because they've been suffering in silence. Feeling alone. Even though they was with somebody else, they was feeling alone. And realizing that you are their happiness. Yeah, they're not emotionally tapped in with somebody in the background anymore. They're leaving them behind. I told you. Somebody is letting go of a lover and getting their money together to invest in you, whether you want this or not. But I feel like a lot of y'all already knew in the back of your mind this person was going to come in as long as you gave them the silent treatment. You could be getting yourself back in alignment. Maybe you could be meditating, getting some rest, clearing your energy. I feel like a lot of y'all have been clearing your energy from this person. Like, I feel like when somebody realized that your energy was gone and they lost you and they see a change in your behavior, I'm hearing, and a change in your life, it's like somebody is realizing that they have settled for somebody that they don't even love, or they stayed in a relationship with somebody that they don't love, knowing that they love you. Hurt with you the whole time. Like I said, they just didn't want you to know that they loved you. But they realized that they can't even move on anyways. They going crazy in the background. They can't take this silence. But for right now, they may be keeping you at bay. Because in their mind is to apologize and want your forgiveness and start all over. But at this point, they could just be getting their stuff together and becoming single to come back. And I feel like it's all because you've been hiding out, keeping to yourself. Your heart may be a little bit guarded when it comes to this person. Some of y'all still have a crush on this person, but you feel like you have to guard your heart. And focus on other things in your life. Yeah, this person could be drinking. Because they know they got to come clean about something. Yeah, this person trying to think, how can they approach you? How can they talk to you? How can they apologize? Like, this is somebody that's not really good with opening up and being vulnerable about anything. Because they're still holding back and a little bit guarded. They don't know what to say, like how to approach you. This person Yeah, they could be stopping in like the bar or something, or buying at the beer store, getting them a couple drinks. They worried about their money and how to invest in you. Yeah, this is somebody that shut you out. You stopped talking to. They may have blocked you or just stopped talking to you. Maybe they told you they didn't want to talk to you no more. Somebody's idea at the beginning was to like let you go and never talk to you. This person intention at the beginning, I don't know if they at the beginning, I don't know what happened between y'all, but when y'all separated from this person that loves you, they have made it clear that they would never talk to you ever again. I swear, I'm really picking that up. But they haven't been able to let go of you in the background. They've been up and down about the decision that they have made when it comes to you, and the time that y'all spent apart. Because the time that they gave you to spend apart, it really pushed you away to transformation. Literally. And they realized that they have been hurting themselves because they wasn't being honest about themselves, about how they really felt about you. They've been purposely settling for less with somebody that they don't even love. And now they're ready to like actually lead that person and make a move towards you. So like I said, they still could be worried about their money right now. And they could be wanting to know if they should open up to you, because they know they've been guarded, but they know they need to open up and be honest to you and honest with themselves about investing in you or their money or something like that, or both. So I feel like at this point they are holding back and you focusing on yourself. Yep, because someone else is still in the mix. They haven't actually physically took action to let go of that third party yet. They don't even love that person. So like I said, it's like they back and forth in their head about reaching out to you, but they know they need to get honest with themselves about how they feel about you. Because they know how they feel about you. It's just that the thought of opening up to you could be a water sign. It triggers them. Yep. You know what it is? Somebody afraid of their life. Somebody is a little bit, okay, they're afraid of opening up and being real with you, and they know their life is going to change for the better once they get with you. It's just that financially they may not be fully ready, and another thing, they don't know if you're going to actually take them back. The luck is definitely on your side when it comes to your own money, your own investments. If some of y'all been thinking about investing in Bitcoin, crypto, stock market, any way, shape, or form, Spirit is saying go for it. Because we got, yes, it's going to go in your favor if you start to invest in this, if you've been thinking about it. Some of you guys, your person could be thinking about doing this too. But just know that your person in the background a little bit hesitant to say something to you because they just don't know how to go about it at this point. Signs from nature. Self-sabotage. Yeah, it's somebody that sabotaged your connection and settled for a third party that they don't even love. I feel like you knew that this person was going to sabotage themselves when they decided to choose another person over you. It's sad because I strongly feel like this person had made a decision before to never talk to you ever again. A conscious decision to do this, but they realized that they haven't been able to get over you. We got big success. Some of y'all intuitively already know this person is like destroying themselves in the background. And it could be getting a little worse because they beat themselves up about the ending between y'all and not knowing how to approach you and what to say. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger when it comes to self-destruction. I feel like it's more mentally than anything. Because like I said, they revert into like drinking and shit. Yeah. Somebody going through the dark night of the soul is your person. Yeah, it's because y'all separated. They still holding back because they struggle with opening up how they feel about you. They're hiding how they feel. Like I said from the beginning, this person is not used to opening up about anything, you know. And it's crazy because they know they always loved you, but they was afraid of opening up. They tried to make it seem like they didn't love you. They didn't want to talk to you no more. But they can't hide this, you know, for too long because it's not sitting right with them. They can't sit right with themselves. This is divine masculine that walked away from you. They're losing control of themselves because they know they want to come back. This could be a twin flame for some of you guys. This could be a twin flame, but fear and anxiety is getting the best of them. I told you, they're not used to opening up to anybody and letting somebody know that they got feelings for them. You could be the first person that they ever really like develop feelings for. I'm just getting this energy where you probably could actually be this person's first love for real. They're so used to like holding back how they feel in a situation, in any relationship. It's like you the person that triggered their heart chakra. You triggered this person's heart chakra, and they can't pretend like they can't ignore it for too long. They can't. They could be very depressed. Warning. Can be very cautious right now when it comes to their emotions. And taking precaution when it comes to you, because they know their life gonna change for the better once they come in and open to you and decide they want to commit to you. This person knows that somebody could have been playing victim. They could be in the background, act like you hurt them, but it's just that you triggered this person's heart chakra. You opened it up. That's it. That they feel threatened by you. They're a little intimidated by you. I ain't gonna lie. This person's very intimidated by you because how much power you hold. We did have mastery at the bottom. Like, you got so much power, like you opened this person's heart chakra up and they feel threatened. They feel like they gotta stay on guard because of how magical you are. That's how they look at you. They feel like you hurt them, but in reality, you just opened their heart chakra and it's hurting them inside. Yep, they driving themselves crazy, secretly in destruction right now, going through the dark night of the soul because they trying to tame their emotions, but no matter how much they try to tame the emotions that they have for you, because they go back and forth about you, they just feel intimidated by you. They feel like you are capable of breaking their heart, even though their heart is already broken. You know, their way of, instead of going through the emotions, they going crazy and they drinking. That's exactly what they're doing. Hiding them, trying to shove them down, being chaotic, maybe distracting themselves with sexual love interests, abusing themselves sexually, trying to let go of the guilt and the deception they had. It's shit getting worse. They do care though. Like, your person don't know what to think. They in like two minds. Somebody is in two worlds right now when it comes to you. In two minds when it comes to you, and in two worlds. They don't know if they should stay back because they feel like they gotta play it safe when it comes to their heart because you have such a hold on them emotionally because they feel threatened by you. You got all these power. They feel like you got a power over their heart. And they also know that they did you wrong by shutting you out and ignoring how they felt about you. Like I said, they in two minds and two worlds about whether they should physically come forward and open it up or not. And it's like they also like playing victim a little bit. So let them go through their dark night of soul. I feel like a lot of y'all really don't care at this point. You are elevating on whatever it is that you got going on in your own life. Your life could just be very abundant right now. And I just feel like you holding back and just playing it safe too, because you already know this person eventually gonna come back. You already know this person wants to come back. You already know this person gonna eventually come back. And I feel like this could be a strategy. Maybe you told yourself to like hold back from this person because you know that the longer you hold back, eventually they're going to like come forward. And like I said, a lot of y'all really don't care if this person come back or not, but it's working. If your strategy was to hold back from this person to get them to come forward, it's going to work. It's just that they're afraid of being vulnerable and they feel like you did something to them emotionally. But in reality, it's just that you got that type of power over you where you trigger people emotionally and their heart chakra open. And they feel like you broke their heart, but like I said, you didn't. You just got their heart without trying. We got deceit. Yeah, this person is in too much pride and ego. They're lying to themselves. We got lies, deception, fraud, ego, vanity, arrogance. This person is lying to themselves, yo. Like I said, they in two minds, in two worlds right now. They're not themselves right now, Leo. They're destroying themselves. They're sabotaging themselves, trying to numb how they feel about you. I told you. But Spirit is about to tame this person's ego. Like I said, they ain't gonna be able to hold on for too long when it comes to their emotions because their heart chakra is rising. They can't hide how they feel about you. They trying to numb themselves, but their heart is still opening for you in secret. They're hiding, trying to neglect, ignore you, trying to forget you. Yeah, because they secretly attached to you. Somebody is secretly emotionally attached to you, but they don't want you to know that. That's sad. This person rather self-destruct than physically come forward and be honest with themselves and honest with you about how they really feel, because they want to come back, but they just not the type of person to open up and be vulnerable. They not used to having to do some shit like that because the spark is still here. You got this person a lot of shock right now. Just know that your person is very shocked about how they feel about you because they have not been able to tame it for way too long. It's like how they feel about you emotionally is getting deeper and deeper and deeper. They can't hide it. Imperfections. This person could be very flawed, but they in a lot of shock right now, yo. And this just came out. They really I don't know what they do in the background, but besides having sex with other people and drinking, trying to forget you, because that's what I'm picking up on. They doing the most right now in the background, but the desire is still there. They're trying to distract themselves. Like I said, you are this person's wish. The chemistry, the desire is still there with you. They could be coming in, but they don't trust you with their heart. We got trust. I told you somebody just don't trust you with their heart because they like, damn, how did she do that? I feel like you did it without trying. You opened somebody's heart chakra without trying. And they try to forget about you and bury themselves in another relationship with somebody else and distract themselves with other lovers and drink. But they can't fight these feelings that they have for you anymore. They can't. Even though you are this person's wish, it's like, because they know that once they come in and open up to you, their life is going to change for the better. They so used to dealing with toxic people and indulging in toxic behavior. It's like you a totally different breed. Because I feel like some of y'all could be on your spiritual path right now. Some of you guys. You could be somebody who pray a lot, who keep to yourself a lot. You're the opposite of this person. They probably like to run the streets and do what they want to do as long as somebody lets them get away with it. But you ain't about that. You stand on business. You stand on business, and they know to take you serious. And that's another thing. That's another thing on why they feel so scared of you, because they know that you are their true love, and they just not really ready to like be what you need them to be right now because they're afraid of change. It's somebody that is a little complacent, very stubborn. you know, a little bit in their pride and their ego, and not used to being vulnerable and having an intimate connection with somebody. Yeah, they may have bonds elsewhere, but nobody compares to you. Nobody compares to you, because the spark's still there. The desire to want you is still there. The desire to communicate is still there. Everything is still there. No matter what they say, no matter what they tell them, no matter what they what they tell themselves, they can't ignore the simple fact that you are their wish. You are this person's wish. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, and y'all take care.